Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Allie, it's all yours.
Jason Tatum, already an all-star, but he won't rest until he's a superstar. He said, quote, "Nobody puts higher expectations on me than myself. When I have big games, I try not to get too excited because the guys I look up to, they do it often."
All right, Allie, thanks. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Thomas in at the 3. And for Boston, Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Gordon Hayward. And it's Irving in at the 1. Grant, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
Now here's Tatum. Shoots over Stewart. And too long on the shot. The Pistons on offense. Pass to Thomas. And he dunks it down.
Up in his playmaking skills, when LaVine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Outside Irving. Inside, Williams. Out to Hayward. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
The catch-and-shoot jumper from Hayward is virtually impossible to guard. He is so quick on the draw.
Here's LaVine for 3. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Irving, the pass to Tatum. From 9 feet. And he banks in the layup.
The more strength Tatum puts on, the more effective he becomes, especially finishing through contact.
Outside LaVine. Here's Thomas, guarded by Hayward. The shake. The shot off that time. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to Irving. Grant against Tatum. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Thomas. A production powerhouse for this team, putting up 36.5 a game. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Tatum. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Defenses pay a lot of attention to Zach LaVine because he can attack from anywhere in the half court, a player you can't lose track of.
Tatum with it. He's covered by Grant. There's the steal.
In the first 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter here. Boston trailing. And with LaVine and the attention he garners, it opens up his teammates.
B.A. Zach LaVine has improved in that regard. When his teammates are open, he swings it right on time. His IQ on the offensive side has gone way up.
Here's LaVine. After the basket by Boston, Thomas. Comes up empty down low.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
LaVine finds Stewart to the middle. Here's Thomas. Second shot opportunity. And Stewart with a lay-in. That one's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Boston calls time here. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Azubuike, he's checked in for Williams. Fernando comes in for Jason Tatum. O'Neal, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Neesmith in for Caldwell Pope. Here's O'Neal, averaging around 5 points a game. And that was good. 58 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Thomas. And he drives in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Now Irving. Stolen by Schroeder. To the left wing. Wide open. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. And for Boston, they're shooting 44% to start this ball game. Irving up top, covered by Schroeder. Oh, my goodness!
No!
Powered it home!
Maybe so.
What a finish. Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. The Pistons leading. Pass to Thomas. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. 1 second left. Doesn't go for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pistons ahead. They're up by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And one of the most versatile offensive.
I really like the step back move, being at 6'8". I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
That step-back jumper, one of the most important shots today.
It really is. And for players like Gordon that are a live threat off the dribble, it's even more effective.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
They've got Bruno Fernando. Also,
Now into the
change here for Boston. So for the Pistons. Detroit has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second.
Thanks, guys. Well, prime time, and their last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He ended up with 36 points, and it felt like he couldn't miss, whether from the field, from the line. He was awesome. A superstar performance, which has become the norm for him. Back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
The Celtics with the lead. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Unloads from 13, and that's good. Off the glass that time. Tatum's got 8.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Thomas. The shot no good. And Boston going the other way now. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And so it's Boston with it. 4-point game. Tries again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
Now here's Levine. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Pass to Stewart. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Tatum against Grant. Out to Hayward. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Here's Langford. Give him 8 points now. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Williams. He's off on the layup. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Celtics up 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Stephen Silas. They've got Cunningham, Jeremy Grant out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Thomas in at the 3. And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to Thomas. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the 39th pick back in 2014, has become a leader for the Pistons. He said, I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better from here.
Well, he's got all the tools to be a complete player, Allie, no question. Hayward, the pass to Williams. Here's Thomas. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
And Boston calls time here.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Yep. In the NBA, everyone wants a 3-and-D player. Jeremy Grant certainly fits that mold.
He does. During his first 5 years in the league, Jeremy Grant was traded twice for first-round picks. Of course, he also signed a giant free agent contract in the summer of 2020, showing you just how much teams value Jeremy Grant's skills.
Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Here's Hasabuki. Banked it in off the glass.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Thomas. DiVincenzo on the wing. Pass to Griffin. To the inside. Here's Thomas. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Thomas has got 18 points.
Seems like they've lost their defensive focus here in the second half, giving up way too much shutter.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And here's Detroit. They're on a 15-6 run.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Neesmith. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Fernando, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first.
It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Azubuike. Langford comes in for O'Neal. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Neesmith. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Stewart, he's checked in for Griffin. Grant comes in for Bay. Levine, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And Cunningham subbed in for Schroeder. They grab their own miss. Outside for Irving. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Some solid defense from Stewart.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Thomas. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pistons ahead. They lead by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Hayward at the 4 with Williams in at the 5. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Irving in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Out to the right wing. Here's Langford. Nails it from 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Irving. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
The other thing, they continue to fill it up from three-point range, making it look easy.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Out to Hayward. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Entering the league, this is where Hayward had to improve, and he has. Tremendous touch now from range.
Thomas misses. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. To the paint.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. The Celtics have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Irving, the pass to Tatum. To the middle. Deflected! And here's the fast break. Here's Cunningham. And the layup is good off the glass. Cunningham's got his first basket.
They're fortunate to be leading after shooting below 40% in the first half.
Now Williams. Back to Irving. Out to Hayward. Fires from deep. It's not going to go for him. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Here's Thomas. Pass to Cunningham. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Neesmith's checked in. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
For the Celtics, Aaron Neesmith. Pistons call timeout. It's time for T-shirts.
touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. With the drive.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And so it's Boston with it, trailing by 8. Tatum inside. He's covered by Gray. Here's Caldwell Pope. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The baseline J. Pass to Thomas. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And finished off by Tatum.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Neesmith. Thomas misses. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Going into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
And it's Irving with a rebound.
Love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
To the inside. Here's Thomas. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for Detroit. One shot.
And there's the cherry on top.
Boston.
Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Timeout called. The Celtics. They're losing by 6. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kate Cunningham.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, the head coach of the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told them to be patient, work deep into the clock if you have to, but get good shots. He doesn't want them to look up at the scoreboard. He wants execution on each of its plays.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Graham. Outside Levine. Here's Thomas. Another shot. Stewart, no good. Here's Thomas. Fires the 3. Offensive board. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And Boston calls time here. They're down by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Nice move. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his
So crafty, Hayward. Completely sold the D with the up fake.
at the line. Gordon Hayward at the line for 2.
Both shots good from the strike.
From skinny college freshman to NBA All-Star, Quite the transformation for Gordon Hayward.
And an intentional foul right there.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
4th team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
The line for 2.
And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Shooting for Detroit. 2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game. Outside Irving. From deep. So we see the Pistons get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.